and bake with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I see we have Guido and Lori in my damn chat. How we doing? How we doing? It's a good way to start the day. It's Monday. It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Sunday fun day. You're required to have fun, and that's an order. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? We're going to start off. Oh, I'm doing just fine. Doing just fine. Hey, Mercury. Awesome mukbang. He doesn't know what a mukbang is. Well, let's enlighten this dumb son of a bitch what a mukbang is. A mukbang is when you eat lots and lots of food more than what is normal in front of people on camera. Not drinking a fucking Mountain Dew, you dumb son of a bitch.
Well, folks, I finally have done it. I finally have procured a Nathan's Famous hot dog. It took me...
Bitch, I've procured an entire package of Nathan's fucking hot dogs in my fucking fridge. My husband loves the things, can't get enough of them. They're full of nitrites and other shit. You know, them things are delicious. I eat like maybe one in a month. You know, maybe one.
Me forever to get one. 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get this damn hot dog. But I finally got it.
Hey, Corey.
Finally got it, and we're now going to do a mukbang that befits a actual mukbang.
Hey, you're drinking a soda in a mukbang.
Yeah, anything you do that's edible or drinkable is mukbang. But anyway, we're going to try Nathan's Famous hot dog. Now, normally I would douse this in ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and all that good shit. But I'm not going to bother because it would be messy and, you know, it would get everywhere. And so we're just going to taste it raw, see how it tastes like.
It's not raw, it's cooked, you stupid bastard. Appropriate would be plain. Stupid. How are you chewing that? You have no fucking teeth. You're just mashing it up against the fucking roof of your mouth so that you can fucking swallow, you idiot. You're taking too big of bites. Well, maybe he'll choke. Hey, Corey, how you doing, baby?
And of course...
Hey, Mercury.
And of course, somebody else's dog just had to start barking while I'm doing a mukbang. Anyway, all right. I can honestly say that Nathan's Famous hot dog tastes like the old-fashioned hot dogs you used to get when you went to the ballpark or whatever. So, kudos to Nathan. Pretty good hot dog. And another Mustang. This one's red. Solid red.
Arrgh! Arrgh! Oh my God! Look at him chew with his mouth open. Arrgh! Keep doing it, bitch. Gives me content. Hey, Negan, how you doing?
Oh, you smell my Nathan's hot dog, do you? You little sponge. Say, Daddy, you gonna give me a bite of that Nathan's hot dog? No. This little sponge has ate till his belly is dragging the ground today. Well, yesterday. And then he had something this morning too.
Now you know what he's wasting his money on. Food. To me, when I'm in a dire situation, food is a waste. I buy as little food as possible. I spend my money on gas and things that I need for the trip. Food is a luxury. He don't gotta wonder why he's so fucking fat. He don't get up and move. And he don't do nothing. In a minute I'll show you what I bought at the dispensary. And it'll be after this video here. It'll be a lot more fun than watching him chew.
But my cousin brought over some Thanksgiving dinner, and me and the dog ate till we couldn't move. So, which was a good thing because we were in the car. but yeah, so yeah, we ate real good. And then tonight I'm having a Nathan's hot dog, and it turned out pretty good. It's actually not bad. It took me forever to get a Nathan's hot dog. Now I've got one. And they're not bad. Like I said, they taste just like you would get if you was at a ball game or something. That's what they taste like.
Shit. Hey, Tinta. Well, we got a turkey breast, which, because there's only 3 people. And I have like no leftovers left over. I told y'all about my deviled eggs, right? I got 2 out of about 18. I got 2. My son ate the rest. I guess I know how to cook. The turkey's all but gone. There's a couple of twice baked taters left, which I'm going to eat today for lunch. I think that's all that's left is some twice baked taters. He liked my twice baked taters too. Surprised there's any of those left.
By the way, I was using shirts to blot out the sun. Very ineffective. Because the sun just beamed right through there like no tomorrow. It's like, damn. And then it dawned on me.
Damn.
I've got a whole roll of 55-gallon garbage cans, or garbage bags. And I put the garbage bags up there, and boom, instant blockage. Worked out great. There, you want this last little bite? Want the last little bite? Of course you do. Of course you do. And thus ends the Nathan's hot dog mukbang. But we have now had, it can now truly be said, we have had a Nathan's famous hot dog. And it tastes just like the ones you get at the ball game, like I said. Tastes just like them. Identical.
That sounds delicious too.
That may be where you got it from. You never know. Anyways, hopefully my footlongs, whenever I get around to putting them out, will taste better than that. That's the plan. I have a plan. I have a plan of maybe selling footlong hot dogs.
You're not going to sell footlong hot dogs, you unsanitary bastard. Who's going to buy them from you with your dirty hands, dirty face, dirty coat? I wouldn't buy nothing off of you. I wouldn't buy nothing off of you. That's just gross. That's just gross.
Some root beer. Maybe come up with my own brand of root beer and foot-long hot dog.
Gross.
Foot-long hot dogs and making a go of that. I mean, how many places can you get a foot-long hot dog these days? Not very many places. And I'm also going to have mushroom and Swiss burgers too, because apparently those are going out. Now, see, on my trek across I-40...
You don't know how to cook, you son of a bitch. I tell you what, you bastard. I tell you what, I'll give you the simplest thing to fucking fix on a Thanksgiving feast. And that is green bean casserole. Easy. I had it prepped up in 2 minutes. And I eyeballed everything. My husband ate every crumb. He had some for Thanksgiving, a lot for Thanksgiving, and then he ate the rest for lunch the next day. I'm going to make some more for Christmas because he loved it so much. Tell me how you make that, you asshole. And it's the simplest fucking thing in the world to make. How do you make macaroni and cheese? That's even simpler. Not from a box, you asshole.
We had this thing called Hardee's. All right, they got a little yellow star as their symbol. and Hardee's. Okay, already. Damn it. And Hardee's is known for its mushroom and Swiss burger. I mean, it's known for that. And some Hardee's even have a double mushroom and Swiss burger.
Well, green bean casserole has cream of mushroom soup, mushrooms if you desire, which I'm going to put mushrooms in it next time because my husband asked for mushrooms. French's onions, and you bake it in the oven till it reaches 165 degrees, which is the universal temperature for all bacteria to be killed, or until the French's fried onions are kind of a golden brown. I don't like it, but my husband loves it. Some of the most gross shit in the world.
So imagine my surprise when I get out west, and it's not called Hardee's anymore. It's called Carl's Jr. It's not called Carl Jr.'s, which is correct grammar. It's called Carl's Jr., which is incorrect grammar. So all you English lit majors out there, here you go. It's called Carl's Jr., which is wrong speak. It's bad English. But anyway, and I go into Carl's Jr., and I say, hey, I want me a mushroom and Swiss burger. And they're like, we don't have them. And I'm like, what? I said, we don't have them. I said, come on now. Ain't Carl's Jr. the same as Hardee's? They said, yeah. I said, okay, I want a mushroom and Swiss burger. I said, we don't have them. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. The literal flagship sandwich of the restaurant, and you don't have it. They said,
you know what? Arguing with him really isn't going to change anything, you stupid son of a bitch. So how about you just shut the fuck up and get something else? Just shut up. Bitching isn't going to change anything. God, I hate listening to people bitch.
I said, nope, we don't have it. And I'm like, why? I said, because we're Carl's Jr.
Fahrenheit.
I'm like, oh, okay. That's what they said. That's what they said. It says because we're Carl's Jr. I'm like, what is that? You and Hardee's are the same damn.
Fahrenheit. It's Fahrenheit. I use Fahrenheit.
thing. Yes and no. See, Carl's, and get this, listen to this, guys. They told me that Carl's Jr. bought out Hardee's, not the other way around. Which means the mushroom and Swiss burger could go bye-bye at any time. It could just suddenly magically disappear. And the double cheeseburger and Swiss mushroom and Swiss right along with it. Okay, Sharpie, we know there's a dog in the back seat of that man's car. We know it. Oh God, we figured it out. Anyway, okay, Sharpie, that's enough. Good Lord, that's enough. It's a dog sitting in the back seat of a car. Who cares?
He's stressed out because you keep him pinned up in that car all the time. He's a dog. He wants to get out in the fresh air, you putz.
Who cares? I don't care. The dog doesn't care. Nobody cares. You're the only one that cares. Calm down. Anyway, so yeah, so be expecting the mushroom and Swiss burger to go bye-bye permanently, because the guy told me that Carl's Jr. bought out Hardee's. And like I said, the flagship sandwich of Hardee's has always been the mushroom and Swiss burger. It's always been. Always been. And so now it's going bye-bye, possibly. So.
Get him, Sharpie. Interrupt him some more. I think it's funny.
In addition to making foot-long hot dogs, I will also be making mushroom and Swiss burgers as well.
Oh, that ought to be funny. That stuff will look like shit.
Because they're obviously going on the outs. And they ain't nothing like a mushroom and Swiss burger, man. Oh my God, especially a Hardee's one. And by the way, the mushroom and Swiss burger is still normal size.
And you know something? I'd be willing to bet that I could duplicate it. I could duplicate it. This son of a bitch wouldn't know the first thing about duplicating it. He wouldn't.
So if you want to save money, because you'd actually be saving money. You're still spending the same amount of money, but you're getting a bigger burger. You get what I'm saying? And because you're getting a bigger burger, you're actually saving money. You follow me? But anyways, the mushroom and Swiss burger at Hardee's is a normal size sandwich. It's not the little mini dinky things they got now. It's normal sized. So when you go get a mushroom and Swiss burger, you get an actual normal sized burger. They haven't shrunk them yet. See, they've shrunk everything else. Everything's been shrunk. I don't know if you noticed. Quarter pounder with cheese, Big Mac, filet of fish. Everything's been shrunk down. Except the mushroom and Swiss burger at Hardee's. It's still a normal sized burger. So, but since Carl's Jr., which is bad English, bad grammar, has bought out Hardee's.
How the hell do you know what bad grammar is? You don't know what bad grammar is. You use bad grammar constantly. Use bad English constantly. Don't even go there.
That means the mushroom and Swiss burger could go poof at any time. Literally any time. So, be on the lookout, because it could go bye-bye. So if you want a mushroom and Swiss burger, you better be getting one soon.
You know something? I used to eat those mushroom and Swiss burgers whenever I drank a lot. But that explains it. I used to drink a lot. I've been sober for nearly 11 years. It'll be 11 years in January. Needless to say, I don't find them nearly as appealing.
Because they could go bye-bye at any time. I'm not even kidding. So, I have this idea that if I decide to start a restaurant, I will have foot-long hot dogs, because you don't get those much anymore. And since the mushroom and Swiss burger could be going out, I'll do mushroom and Swiss burgers as well. And then I'll have root beer, and I'll have cream soda, because people love, especially kids love cream soda, kids love root beer.
You know what? If you start a restaurant, that thing will be shut down in a day. Because look at how filthy you are. I can only imagine what kind of restaurant you would run.
And so I'll have root beer and cream soda. I may have shakes, I don't know. All depends. But we'll start with cream soda.
Do you know how to make a shake? Do you know what goes into a shake? Do you? I know how to make a shake. I've been a server for many years. I know how to make a shake. What do you want to bet me? What do you want to bet me? And everybody wants a shake when you've got 100,000 things to do and your section's completely full. And everybody wants something.
And root beer and mushroom Swiss burgers and footlong hot dogs.
Hey, Lynette.
We'll start with those. I think I'll do a good job, man. I think I could do a good job at it. I think I can do a good job at it. We'll see what we can get done. See if we can make it happen. Okay, Sharpie. That's enough. It's just a dog in a car. He's just sitting there. He's not doing anything.
The stank tank, the butt hut, anything like that'll do. Stank tank, butt hut.
I'm looking at him. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting there. Oh, you're barking at another dog? Shit. Oh, you're barking at a dog back there. Okay, I thought you was talking about this dog right here. You're not barking at this dog? No, I guess because he's chill. He's super chill. So, what are we doing here? That dog's super chill, so I guess you shouldn't be barking at him anyway, right? Anyway.
And a shake is the simplest thing in the world to fucking make. It's like if you're making a chocolate shake, you put your milk and you put your vanilla ice cream and you put your chocolate syrup in there until it's chocolatey, and you turn on the blender. You take a little spoon and taste. If it's not chocolatey enough, add some more fucking syrup. Blend it some more. And if it's the right taste, pour it into a fucking glass, put some whipped cream on top, and a cherry. You can make chocolate chip out of chocolate chip ice cream. You can make a strawberry from strawberry syrup and strawberry ice cream. Same with all the rest. You don't know the first thing about shakes. I know about shakes and what it takes to make a shake. And what it takes to make a good shake. That's why they ordered them all the time. Fuck. Hey, could you make me a shake? Hey, that sounds good. I want one too. Yeah, me too. And before you know it, you're 3 shakes deep. You got 6 tables, all of them wanting refills, and you got and you still got to make those 3 shakes.
But anyways, so now we've had the Nathan's Famous hot dog, which is basically a hot dog that you would get at the ball game from years ago. That's what it tasted like to me. And by the way, I love those hot dogs. I didn't mind the hot dog at all. The hot dog's good. So, but I would just thought I'd do a mukbang since I finally got one. It only took me 2 weeks to get one. I mean, every time I went in there, man, it wasn't there. It's like, goddamn. So I finally got me a Nathan's Famous hot dog, folks, and now you got to know my unique critique. Unique critique. I'm a poet and don't know it. Anyway, so yeah, now you get to know.
Shut up.
And knowing is half the battle. So anyway, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a pleasant day and better tomorrow.
Fuck off. All right. Looks like we got another Von Helton. It looks like his morning coffee. God, I hate this son of a bitch.
Alrighty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is morning coffee 00. I keep wanting to say 0016. And while as I said, I have
Hey,
several
Jamie
irons in the
Earl.
fire that I'm trying to get going and get started and whatnot. I'm still not out of the woods yet. I'm still living in my car, and as such, I still need gas money. It sucks, but I do. Because, like I said, anytime I
He
have
thinks
to
he's
use a
going to
bathroom,
make hot dogs and mushroom and Swiss burgers, shakes, um, serve cream soda and his own brand of root beer. He thinks he's going to do all that. I'd like to know with what capital. I'd like to know with what capital. You have to have capital to make that happen. Do you think I just jumped into getting a flea market booth? No, I had to make inventory first. And it took money to buy that inventory. Turns out that I made just enough stuff to start a booth. And people were buying the earrings more than they were buying the chokers and necklaces. So I leaned into that. I gotta make a bunch of freaking earrings for a new display. God. I'm looking at having to make at least 300 pairs of earrings when I go back. And it's going to have to be made over several shows, maybe more.
I have to move my car, which takes gas. If I want to go get groceries, I have to move my car, which takes gas. Thing I do, it takes gas because everything is spread far apart. And, this is like Kentucky. Okay, this isn't like living in a big city or something
Oh, thank
where
you, Lynette.
everything is like 5 minutes away, which is this theory that they have called the 15-minute city, where everything is less than 15 minutes away. But we're not there yet, and this is not that. So if I go from the campground to Walmart, let's say, such as to do a video or whatever.
Yeah, most everything is handmade. I had ordered what I thought were charms. They weren't charms, they were actual earrings. I'm just going to give them away because I don't like selling stuff that I don't make unless it's something special. I do not like selling stuff I don't make.
Okay, that costs gas money. If I need to go use the bathroom because there isn't any facilities at the camp area, so I have to drive to go use the bathroom. Okay, that costs gas. Then if I need to go get groceries, I have to use gas again. Okay, so everything I do, I have to use gas, and that because everybody,
And I got my stock little by little. You think I can buy $1,000 worth of stock? No, you have to buy it little by little. And those crystals that we bought for the booth set us back. But it's for the good of the booth. We were running low because people are buying my crystals left and right. I got new orbs, towers, all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. Runes. I need to get some sage and other things for rituals.
Todd gave you $500, Vaughn. How in the world did it get sucked down so fast? There you go. That's why.
Hey,
Because
Shiloh.
literally everything I do requires me to move this car. And every time I move this car, you can figure anywhere from $10 to $20 every time I move this car, because gas is not cheap. I just came from the Chevron, and their gas actually went up. It's $3.79 now a gallon, instead of, what was it, $3.60 or something, I think.
I've got Tiger Eye, I've got Adventurine, and I've got Amethyst. That's the three types you've got to choose from.
Showed you. That's $3.79 now. It went up. Yes, it went up. Okay, so please ignore what Trump is saying, because Trump is not living in the real world. Gas is going up, not down.
Hey, Lady
At least it is
Starfire.
here. And I can prove it with the signs. I don't know why I didn't get a snapshot of the damn sign, but I didn't get one. I have to get a snapshot. But yeah, it went up. It's $3.79 a gallon here now. Now, you say, well, this guy says he can find gas for $2. Okay, great. If you can find gas for $2, but yeah, are you living near the interstate? No. That gas station is nowhere near the interstate, I guarantee it. Because any gas station that's going to be anywhere near the interstate is going to charge you at least $3.29.
Not necessarily. Do I got to get on the fucking interstate and show you? For real? I'll do it. I got nothing but time and opportunity.
I guarantee it. Why? Because that's what's
I
going
mean,
on.
I ain't getting out there now. I mean, it's fucking icy and sleety. But you know, when it's nice out, I'll go out and show you.
On the interstate. That's the going price on the interstate. In fact, like I said, there's people telling me that, in some parts of California and Texas, it's $5 a gallon. It's not $3, it's $5. Okay, so I mean, so what's up with that, right? You go into South Texas or you go into California, you're going to pay $5, according to some people. All right, so yeah, that's just reality, man. That's the real world. But yeah, I'm sure you can find some little podunk gas station in some little town somewhere way far away from the internet or interstate, excuse me. That yeah, it charges like $2.50 or some shit. But you're not going to find that anywhere near I-40. I guarantee. Guarantee you won't. Now, like I said, Todd.
You know what? I'd be more than willing to go out and find this after the weather clears up and prove this guy wrong or prove me wrong. You know? Prove one of us wrong.
Was able to find that ethanol gas. He was able to find it for $2 something, which is true. I mean, I pointed that out. But not every place has ethanol gas either, right? And they sure as hell don't have flex fuel, which is what what this car calls for. Well, I wish they did, man. Flex fuel is $1.85 a gallon. That was great, man. I filled up my tank completely. Whereas before it would only been a quarter tank, I was able to fill my tank up almost completely. Not quite, but almost completely on that flex fuel. And it seemed to run better on the
Okay,
flex
Shiloh.
fuel. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, because it says flex fuel on the back of my vehicle. Because that's what it's made for. It's made for flex fuel. Well, the problem is that Maverick is the only gas station I know that has flex fuel, and not all Mavericks have flex fuel even. Only a few do. And so it's hard to find flex fuel, sadly. I wish that Chevron over here had flex fuel, but it don't. And the Marathon station don't have flex fuel either, sadly. But oh well, that's the breaks, that's reality. And the reality is that unfortunately I still need donations. That's
Shit.
just the way it is, man. You know, and I know these trolls are aggravating the shit out of people. Oh, look at Bond.
You know, you're a bum. You are just a fucking bum. You know, you need donations. You need to get a damn job. Start giving blowies or something. Because this is ridiculous. Grown ass damn man asking for people to take care of him. I would never do that. That's just stupid. Getting people to take care of him. 62 fucking years old. My mom's 79. She doesn't need anybody to take care of her. She takes care of her fucking self. I'll be 59 this coming year. And I'm in your age range. And I don't need nobody to take care of me. I guarantee you I could take care of myself. Shit. Bad thing with these sugars, they're sticky as hell. Here we go. I pay my own way in life. Why don't you start paying your own way?
He's e-begging. You get everything stolen from you and see what happens. You'll be e-begging too. When you get everything stolen from you, especially your inheritance, then yeah, you're going to be living in your car and you're going to be e-begging just like me. That's reality, man. That's the real world. You know, I don't know why Clay County didn't immediately throw him in jail as soon as they found out he lied in court. That's for Clay County to answer for. Because if it had been me and I'd have been the judge, I'd have said, hey, wait a minute, we found this real will making Von Helton the executor, which means you committed perjury, Mr. Frost, at minimum. And at maximum, you committed fraud and grand theft. So we're going to have Mr. Bailiff here lay hands on you, and not in a biblical way.
Vaughn, you loser. You keep thinking that's going to happen, but it's not. We ain't going to jail. We ain't paying you. And even if you did get me to pay you, it'd be like $30. Let me peel a couple bills off the top of my wallet here and hand it off to you. Not. Okay. I'm going to let this play. I got something I got to take care of.
Mr. Bailiff here lay hands on you and throw your happy ass in a prison cell for trying to defraud the great state of Kentucky, which is exactly what that was. That's exactly what that was. Not to mention perjury, not to mention grand theft, not to mention grand larceny, which it also was. But I mean, that's defrauding the great state of Kentucky, ultimately. But anyways, enough said of that. The point is that I am still not out of the woods, and therefore, here we are again, asking for, that goodwill donation or gift of love that will keep me afloat until such time as I can get something going, which I am in the process thereof. And so the trolls will say, oh, he's e-begging. Well, let somebody steal all your shit and see how you do. I'm pretty sure you'll be in the same boat I am. That's just reality. Anyways, that's going to do it for this morning coffee, and you have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
My son went home this morning. I had a lot of fun, and he's a great kid. He really is. I'm blessed. All right, now I'm going to do a little show of what I got at the dispensary this month. I got this dragon egg that's good for concentrates, and I got this concentrate by Aries. It's an indica, and I've been enjoying it very, very much. I got this Savvy indica. It is 31%, 31.2% THC. And it is a triangle kush. Uh-huh. And this is some edibles, sour cherry, and they're 50 milligram edibles. And these are also 50 milligram edibles. And they got this has got 100 milligrams of THC, 10 milligrams per edible. And these have got 10 milligrams per edible. These are great. And that's what I got. Oh, thank you, Lynette. They need to get filled probably next week. I need to fill like real bad. All right, let's get back to the show. Let's look at Fat Photog. Fat Photog's got all your locale needs met. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Fat Photog. Underappreciated, I think.
Previously.
God bless you guys. Like, you've been absolutely, like, 100% helping us survive. I'm going to tell you that. So if you're a hater and you sent money, it doesn't matter. Like, just thanks a lot. There's a request, and if you want to fulfill it, you can. And I'm not guaranteeing it, but you might get like a mukbang thing out of it or something. Some sugar is needed in the bloodstream. You know what I mean? Low energy shit when you got health issues with a certain condition, right? So if there's an angel out there that wants to just, I don't know, the Petridge Farm cakes, right? That's not much money a piece, right? I don't think it's much money. You can get a half a.
I'm not buying that fat bitch a Pepperidge Farm cake. I won't buy myself a Pepperidge Farm cake. Fuck you.
A tray of a cake. I think it's like $10 maybe, something like that. The point is that yeah, sugar's needed. The crashing blood sugar. So if there's an angel out there that could hook me up in either the Venmo or Cash App in my channel description, and I'll probably put it in the title here. If you could do that and get some sugar in the house, that would be really good for the individual that has a problem with sugar issues. You get what I mean? That's probably going to be better, I think. Hang on. I can't put that like that. We good? Can't see. I know. Rev sucks. That's a cool name. I love your fucking name. That's a good name. That is a common, actually, opinion at this point. More common than you would think. No, you probably understand just how common it is. But, I don't have any fucking people in my own life except a couple. And, one of them today would definitely agree with you. That's just the way the cookie shit crumbles and all that. It's what I deserve. That's cool for giving charity to fucking families. You're probably right. I was fucking stupid. I should have just bought a Lamborghini. And lived a fucking fun life. But I helped people, and that's something else, right?
My bad.
Yeah, it's thankless. It is. But that's fine, because I know that's all a test from God, all that shit. Are you still going to be charitable, even though you understand that most
My bad. I had to burp and I didn't want to burp in your ear like Rev does.
people don't appreciate it, and all that shit? Yeah, I'd still do it. Yeah, because it's for Jesus Christ. That's all. That's the test. If you go the other way, then you're in deep shit.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, sugar water. That's the only reason I'm on, is to get some
Yeah,
sugar
I'm
water
talking.
in the premises, because sugar, being low on that, woo, yeah, can be bad. So that's really what I'm here for, and the financial stuff is in my description. So if you can help me out there, just literally, friggin' God, a 2 liter's like $4, right? Like three and change. So that's all I'm asking for, is like $4. Yeah. And I'll send you back whatever I got left, if I could send the entire amount, because there's like minimal amounts you
Hey,
can send back.
Field, how you doing, bro?
Life is life, and whatever happens. You have good days, bad days, and real bad days. So it is what it is. That's the way it goes. But yeah, I'm just the sugar water fucking shit. I'm just waiting for some angel person, because
Since when do I stifle my farts? I just let them rip.
you're out there. You guys really are. And if it's at that point where I'm at, like where I'm not sure, because I'm not sure about Shani right now with the sugar. She's acting pretty sick to me, and she's got migraine and shit. So I am concerned. And it, sugar Dr. Pepper helps that.
Hey,
It does.
Deviant.
It does have medicinal ingredients. People love to fucking, hate on fucking Dr. Pepper.
Shallow,
But
I don't poop, I fart.
all soda's hated on. But yeah, there's like some medicinal qualities to it. It's not all bullshit hype, There is something to it. But it's proprietary ingredients that are protected by copyright and trademark. And I don't think they even allow people to know the list of things that they put in it. But maybe that is out there. I haven't Googled it, so I shouldn't talk out of my ass. I don't know. Maybe it's simple to learn how to make some homemade Dr. Pepper. I don't know. But I very much was on top of the world yesterday, that's for sure. And then, I don't know. Okay, let's say, I don't know. McVeigh got the sticks of butter in the Merle building and blew it. Not a good day the next day. But what are you going to do, right?
What has this got to do with Shani and needing sugar? And it doesn't have medicinal qualities, you ass. You are an ass. Just a straight ass. Oh, and my son wanted to say hi to everybody.
It's cool. That's the way fucking life is. And if you're going to be on that roller coaster of bullshit, oh yeah, you're going to be in a real bad spot. So you take it with the punches with what comes, the day to day. And what's my struggle right now? Getting some sugar in the house, basically, because we have none. I'm not even kidding. There's nothing that resembles sugar in the house.
Hatfield, do I poot or do I fart?
Then that's why streaming is like a dream job, because I mean, if you're good at it, you can make a fucking career of ranting. You just get on a stream, play shit, and rant, and if you're good enough at it and you're entertaining in some way, and there's value to your performative shit, you can make money on it, and that's bomb. That's really cool. Freedom. That's freedom. Yeah, they tax it, which is bullshit. I don't think they should tax this shit, this type of labor. It should only be taxed by the state for a small business contractor. That's it. But they tax the fuck out of YouTube income, and then YouTube actually...
Either one. You both know I poop. I don't poot. I fart. And Michael went home today. He's got to go back to work and do his stuff. And yeah, we're looking at having him come live with us. But this is years in the future. After he learns more about being independent. But he's got to be more independent. This is years in the making. Because if I'm working or I've got to go somewhere or, John's working, he has to be able to be here by himself. And he gets 4 hours of alone time now. And he has to be able to manage his money. And it's like me and my mom told him, we're not going to be here forever. I'm pushing 60 and my mom's going to hit 80 next year. I'm going to hit 59. My mom's going to hit 80. And my mom's going to see me hit my 60th year, it looks like. Wow, that freaks me out right there. I never thought I'd make it that far.
Yeah, if you're monetized, it's the way it goes. You're an exploited artist on YouTube too. It's fine though. It's part of the deal. But man, if I put my mic down near my stomach
Hey,
right
Donna
now, you would
Cat.
hear some crazy ass sounds. I guarantee that shit. You would hear oh my god, yeah. I'll just put it down there for a second. But it certainly works to get your blood sugar in a better place if you need that. So I love you. I love everybody. Really, I try my best to. This is a very anti-Bible thing to say, and I don't believe it. I believe you should be a good person in life because I think you should be, just as a basic tenet. I think you should at least try to be decent. I'm not a Satanist that goes, do what you want pretty much, but just, do your best not to hurt too many people. Try not to hurt a motherfucker.
Okay, Lady
Starfire. Right? I ain't that. I do want to do what's right. I want to be the Good Samaritan. I want to do all the shit Jesus talks about. That's what I want. But the fact of the matter is, for all intents, purposes, and practicality of sanity in life,
I don't get what the fuck he's talking about. I need to be higher for this. Much higher.
When you come to the understanding that if you are nice and if you are willing to go the mile when they ask for an inch, you're going to realize that it's a thankless struggle for nothing. And you're going to get shit on, abused, and for the most part, just completely disregarded as a human being. If you have compassion and love in your heart, you're going to be completely used.
And that's a good one. That is definitely a good one. I love you too, Lady Starfire. Yeah, I've done it too. Okay. I'm going to show a couple more and then I'm going to be. Got another one? Whole lot of Rosie.
Alrighty, and what can only be described.
Do you ever
as
pry your ass out of that seat? Just asking.
As a supreme meltdown, Rosie O'Donnell goes on an interview with somebody.
Hey, Lisa Hobbs, how you doing, hon?
Rolls around in the garbage bags. Anyways, it distracts me. But yeah, a total and complete meltdown by Rosie O'Donnell. 28 minutes of a 30-minute interview spent doing nothing but speaking in deranged talk concerning Donald Trump, saying that Donald Trump has dementia, Donald Trump is unhinged, Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that. A dementia patient is not going to be out and go play golf. Okay, dementia patients can't do that. Dementia patients are lucky to know their own fucking name, let alone go out and play 18 holes of golf. I'm sorry, Rosie, but he does not have dementia. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
This is the credo I live by. Harm no one and do as you will. I know that that's not a very Christian credo, But I happen to think that God is more worried, has got bigger things to worry about than who I love. And who I have sex with. I think he's got bigger things to worry about. That's my personal opinion. Opinion. That's not fact, it's opinion. But this fuck, man, he's out there.
A dementia patient cannot go out and play 18 holes of golf and have dementia. They can't. Because in order to play, you have to know information. You have to know about the ball. You have to know where the ball's going. You have to know what putter to use. You have to know what driver to use. Where are you getting this dementia shit? You're pulling it out of your ass like James Arnold Frost pulled dementia out of his ass when he accused my mother of having it. Okay, you're no better than James Arnold Frost, Rosie O'Donnell, and probably worse. But in any event, yeah, massive TDS on the part of Rosie O'Donnell. 28 minutes trying to label Trump as a dementia patient. Meanwhile, what was it, 4 years, 8 years of Joe Biden, and not one mention that he might have dementia, that he might be out of his ever-loving mind? When everybody on the damn news saw it, when everybody in America saw that Joe couldn't even walk up a flight of steps without falling down? Where was you at then, Rosie? Where was your comments then? I think you're unhinged, Rosie. And I say that in the most sincerest and flatterest ways of saying it. But yeah, I mean, 28 minutes of a 30-minute interview, sitting there trying to accuse Trump of having dementia. When any
I say cut that 190 in half and take away 20. That's his IQ.
Fool can know you can't play 18 holes of golf with dementia. I mean, dementia patients are lucky to know their own fucking name, let alone play 18 holes of golf. All right? And let alone do all the things that the president does. Folks, from the time Trump gets up in the morning to the time he goes to bed at night, which is usually pretty late, I might add, he is constantly bombarded by people. Hey, President, sign this. Hey, President, here's this. Hey, President, here's what's going on over here. Hey, President, do this. Hey, President. Literally all fucking day. Can a dementia patient do that? No. Why do you think Biden used the auto pen? Why do you think Biden always left and let everybody else talk? Because a dementia patient can't do those things. They can't do those things. But Trump does. He fields his own questions. He does his own interviews. He doesn't aimlessly walk off the platform like Biden did. He doesn't do those things. Biden did, but Trump didn't. So maybe what it is, Rosie, you just got Trump confused with Biden. Maybe that's it. Because
you know what? I don't like Rosie O'Donnell. I don't like Trump either. So I think you're talking out of your ass.
Biden does have dementia. All right. Unlike Trump, Biden does have dementia. So maybe you just got Biden and Trump mixed up, Rosie. Is that what it is? Here's your out, Rosie. Here's your chance to get out from under this and just say, oh well, I was confused. I confused Biden with Trump. There you go. There's your out right there, Rosie. There's your way out. So let's see what you got to say about it now, Rosie. Because I can tell you right now, somebody with dementia is not going to be able to play 18 holes of golf. They're not going to be able to operate as president of the United States. They're not going to be able to field their own interviews. I mean, what few interviews Biden did do. You notice that he was just wandering aimlessly with his answers. Now, another dog. Oh my God, I swear, man. Another dog. Okay.
That dog is under stress. You need to get him out of that damn car and take him for a long walk. You prick. You don't care that that dog is pinned up and uncomfortable. Do you? You don't give a damn. God, I hate you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Sharpie. It's just another dog, dude. What do you want me to say? Anyways, as usual, people aren't with their dogs, and Sharpie's absolutely losing his mind because he feels he should be the only dog in this area. I guess I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what his major malfunction is? Anywho, but yeah, good old Rosie absolutely lost her ever-loving fucking mind and decides to go ape shit and accuse Trump of dementia, which he does not have. What else is new, right?
Trump is an asshole. I don't like him. I'm sorry for the Trumpers. I'm not going to get into it, but I just don't like him. I don't want him to fail. That'd be a little bit like being on an airline and hoping my pilot fails because I don't like him. But he's done some things I don't really like. Putting troops in our cities is one of them. It's a slippery slope. That's just one example, in case y'all were wondering. And now we're off the subject. I don't want to see any talk.
People are throwing around the dementia shit, trying to make it the pat answer, I guess, or something. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, whatever. But I just thought I'd share because I can and because I should. See you, bye.
Fuck off. Wow. That's his new character. Let's do not necessarily the news.
I didn't cheat, you. That's a queen, baby.
All I ever wanted.
You know what? Well, she created it. This is what you get when you break someone. You never know what you're going to get.
Is you, my love? You're all I ever wanted. You, ooh, my love. You're all I ever wanted. You.
Yes, I
You
have,
want proof of that?
Stella.
Correct, I say that all the time, and I don't be on the fucking chessboard, motherfucker. You could be saying you don't play.
Justice,
You don't
and it's coming.
play chess. That's correct.
There's an awful lot of demons out, putting their little feelers out into the universe, thinking that they're going to be able to affect people's peace. And I'm telling you that there's a shield of protection around us that you cannot touch. You might try to throw your shit.
I never get the flu shot because I always get sick. It always makes me sick. What's the fucking point? And then I always get the flu. It makes me more vulnerable. I just count on my own immune system, and I hardly ever get sick anyway. And when I do get sick, it's bad. I mean, it's bad, bad. But I hardly ever get sick. I mean, hardly ever. And if something puts John down, I'm still able to function. If it puts me down, it's bad.
Those spears through our brains spiritually, but you are failing at every single step. You're failing.
I did.
You can't touch the Holy Spirit. I
Hey,
tell you folks, there's a
Mantis,
lot
how
of
you
dirty
doing,
pool
love?
afoot. Lots of demonic dishonesty.
Oh my God.
Extremely demonic
Oh my
energy.
God, I'm so sorry.
But what's amazing to me is that you don't understand already that you've lost the game. You're playing out a charade of a game that's already won for him. I don't know why you're even fighting. Like, why did I make that New World Order video that I did? We're reviewing that. Yeah, alright. You're not getting any fucking video. Whatever. You want to see my fucking pretty face? There, you got my pretty face.
You do not have a pretty face. You look like a druggie. You look like a dead crack whore. If that's the look you're going for, you got it.
Face for a second. Fucking done with that. This goes out to the fucking New World Order. Okay, the fucking New World Order scumbags. This goes out to you. You're pussies. Do you want me to say it again? Because, like, it's clear to everybody what the fuck you are. The whole Trump crew, you authoritarians, the fucking fascist right. It's, like, clear what the fuck you're doing. So guess what? The game's over. Nobody's gonna believe your shit. You're open frauds. The sky's gonna crack open someday, soon, and Christ is gonna come through and take his throne. It's just over. So this goes out to the New World Order. You're pussies. You're doing everything evil light. This is pathetic. Your ancestors that are the satanic brethren in hell, that are burning forever, are looking up at you and going, you're pathetic. If we were...
You know something? Let me tell you something, Mr. Diet Coke of evil. The true evil is at the house that weighs 1/4 of a ton. You are weird. You don't make a good-looking woman. You are not pretty. You're a balding, middle-aged man that needs to cut his hair and get a job. And there's no shame in being bald. I'm bald. I got a bald spot the size of a mayonnaise jar on top of my fucking head. You damn right I do. Damn right I do. Cut your hair, dude.
If we were alive today, we'd launch a nuke. We do it, and now. Because the people know you're full of shit. You don't have any second chances here, guys. We know you're full of shit. So you're either going to let us take over, the people, again, or you're going to be real fucking Satanists and push the button. I thought you guys were about the Megadeth. Huh? I thought you guys were real evil, right? You're not, though. You're limp-wristed, pussified evil. Lucifer doesn't want limp wrists to do his bidding. This is not the plan. Do I have to teach a Satanist how to be a Satanist? This is wild. I'm a reverend. I shouldn't have to teach you how to be evil, Masons. You should have the fucking playbook on being evil. Do you got it? You look like Dr. Evil. You look like Dr. Evil. You don't... Which means what? Oh, Scott. How about no? You're a joke. Where's my kitty? $1 million. You're a joke.
You're a joke. You're a fucking joke. And you're right, you are a joke.
Don't look like Darth Vader in the old movies. You don't look like Vader, man. You look like a bitch. You look like one of those fake evil people. Fucking pull the trigger, man. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? If you want your government, the form that you want, you gotta pull the trigger. You got to. You gotta do it now. Because the people know you're full of shit. Your leadership has failed in every conceivable way. You let your own people starve. Congress.
We know you're full of shit.
Fucking civilians starve for the sake of the Fuhrer. For the sake of Orange Hitler.
See?
A pedophile rapist of children.
See?
Do you want me to say it again? Okay, fine, I'll say it again.
The open ear.
You have a pedophile rapist president.
There it is.
Donald John Trump has victimized young women. Donald Trump is a rapist. Donald Trump is...
You know what? I have a really cute set of ears that's similar to Rev's that are black. I don't want to wear them anymore. I don't want to wear them anymore. Because he's made it look so stupid. And I usually wear them for bad after dark. Fucker.
a disgusting example of humanity, and he's your president.
Accurate.
Every American should walk on the street and say it loud, not care. This Donald Trump's a rapist. Donald Trump is disgusting. Assaulter of women. Donald Trump tied up a 13-year-old girl to a bedpost and raped her.
Now, I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that at all. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you on about? Oh my God, you are just so stupid. You're so stupid, you don't even know you're stupid.
Go yellow, I don't care. You think I'm going to care about money when it comes to young girls being victimized by old men that are disgusting and they want nothing to do with? You any sick motherfucker out there, you think your you think the 16-year-old girl wants to fuck her grandfather? You sick freak and fucking sick freak.
As if.
If she wants to have sex with anybody, it's a fucking football player on the team in high school. Okay? If she's even...
You're gross. I don't know why you got to keep bringing up these sexual things. Now, I pepper the sexual content in between all the other shits, dams, hells, fucks, and other shenanigans that I have on my stream. Because, you know, that's baddie. And I keep it PG-13 for the most part. Rated R on Bad After Dark and Nighttime Smoke Sesh. Yeah, those two are rated R.
thinking of it at that age. These sick fucking freaks.
Sick fucking freaks. So I'm doing a Jinkiger situation because this video is so out of hand I had to look at it. The connection between Jeffrey Epstein and Israel just got a lot more clear. Let's watch.
In the Hebrew language press, people are sort of losing their mind about this and saying, Netanyahu, is so desperate to sort of distract from, his other narratives that he's even willing to put forward stories from quote-unquote anti-Israel news outlets. But this is very serious reporting.
I think what's so fascinating to me about this entire story is how the Israelis are currently feuding amongst themselves over whether Epstein was an Israeli asset. But the U.S. media is ignoring all of this work.
Well, because the corporate media in the United States is controlled by a foreign country, and that foreign country, of course, is Israel. That's why they're not covering the fact that Jeffrey Epstein, it is now proven, had very cozy, close ties to the Israeli government.
Absolutely fucking true. Undeniably 100% true. So now you have that bit of information. Ghislaine Maxwell's father was an on-record Mossad agent. And if you don't think that the family line will carry that, you're fucking absolutely wrong. So, Ghislaine Maxwell, Mossad, Jeffrey Epstein, intelligence asset of multiple intelligence agencies, guaranteed. Blackmail materials to destroy whoever needs to be destroyed, like Donald Trump.
Even Benjamin Netanyahu is boosting that story, believe it or not, but not for the reasons that you would believe or think. Now, Jeremy Scahill, of course, one of the founders of Dropsite News, was discussing this insane fight that's taking place in the Israeli government and among, Israeli politicians. Before I give you the details, your 2 cents, Cenk?
Yeah, so really interesting cast of characters here because Steve Bannon apparently was very good friends with Jeffrey Epstein, and he's involved in this story. But meanwhile, as everybody's been saying here, there's a raging debate in Israel about who put Epstein up to it. Meanwhile, here in America, they're like, that's anti-Semitic conspiracy.
With the emails between Epstein and Steve Bannon. So Steve, can I get a Diet Coke, folks? See, Don, I gotta go get up and said right now, Alex Jones, by the name of Stephen Bannon. You surround yourself with a picture of our Lord. Now may the Lord strike me dead right now, Steve, if I'm not telling the truth. Okay? But I smell a satanic motherfucker right now. I think I smell the sulfur, Steve. Do you smell the sulfur? I think I smell it, Steve. That's never been released.
Why hasn't it been released, Steve? That's awfully strange. I mean, you're complaining about the Epstein files being released. You have your own Epstein files. Why don't you release all of them unedited?
How about this, a Cenk Uygur situation that'll tell you the fucking truth? This is why Cenk is dead. Could we make Cenk Uygur president right now, folks? I would have stood up and said, right now, Alex Jones, back in the day, I would have said, you make Alex Jones president right now, fuck this shit. You need somebody serious.
Alex Jones for president, for real. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh my God. You're so easily manipulated.
Right. Which he was back in the day. Alex was serious. He would have taken this country and said, fuck this shit of a democracy. What is a democracy? It's mob rule. We're tossing it out. We're going back to a representative republic where the people's voices are actually fucking heard in Washington the way it's meant to be. You're supposed to have a president that stands up for you as the citizen. You're supposed to have senators, congresspeople that stand up for you and your rights and your best interests. Why do you pay a cent in tax when you have no representation? I gotta teach a basic civics class, folks, drinking a Diet Coke. Can I get a Diet Coke, folks? See, Don, I gotta go get off my ass and get my own Diet Coke in the fridge. I know that you have a Diet Coke button, Don, and that's really handy. I don't have a Diet Coke person. I have to get off my ass and get my own Coke. But I know that you're an important guy, Don. Right? Oh my God, we have an audience with Mr. President, Mr. Former President Biden. Do you want to know the deal, folks? I'll give you the straight deal, being Joe Biden.
You're about to have a false fucking filthy fucking weirdo. You really are. Oh my lands. What is wrong with you? You are a 40-year-old man acting like a 15-year-old kid. Grow the fuck up, dude.
Flag terror event, folks. Why? Because we can't hold the shit together anymore. It's what I was saying in the last video I did walk-in, okay? They're so clearly fraudulent in their leadership now that the American people have lost confidence in the system as a whole. This is what you call game over for elites.
Well, you'll get your steps in today, won't you?
That they've lost the narrative. They've lost any sense of reality. Okay? You have Donald Trump telling the American public that prices are fine. You're wearing no clothes, Mr. President. Look at the king. He's fucking naked. Can't you see that the king is naked?
Oh my God. Can't you see this douchebag is wearing ears, makeup, and acting the fool?
He has no substance. He has no truth in his speech. His mouth is an open, festering wound, gangrenous wound that has nothing but pus and death stench. That's it. You're dealing with an open, grave sepulcher of filth that just has entrails in it, and it's.
Boy, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What the fuck are you on? You know what? Whatever he's smoking, I don't want none of it. If this is the way it makes you act, hell no, I don't want none of it. Hell no. Fuck that. I want my fucked up brain. At least I've got, a 70% grasp on reality. I don't think that the government's out to get me. Or are they? That's a whole nother show.
Smells repulsive to everybody around it. The stench of the evil. Rotten system. There's no salvaging it. Everybody knows that. Why are we paying taxes with no representation? Huh? Why should 1 penny of your income go to something that is not for your own welfare or for the welfare of the needy and poor and widow and orphan? Your money should be not used for anything but that in this country. Let's listen to Jink boil it down quick.
Then why didn't you give Vaughn a place to live? Somebody gave you a place to live. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. Now you can fuck off.
And let's see what Epstein was up to. By the way, also your conversations with Epstein. Oh, but you don't want to release those. Interesting.
Oh. So the conversation continues. Again, this is over email. Epstein says this will be a long campaign. Elections in September 17th. Lots to talk about. Bannon responds with, this is brilliant move. So let me give you one more part of their exchange. Epstein says, thanks. Only the first step. Now you can understand why Trump wakes up in the middle of the night.
I'm going to give Bannon a new nickname. He's the Queen Gossiper, man. This is a guy that wants power. Do you know what I mean? He wants power. You do not want a leader that wants power. You want a humble person who sees compassion as a strength and empathy as strength. And truth. Daily, they take up their cross and bear it and gird their loins with truth. And look you in the eyes and they'll give you a straight story of how it is. That's how a very young Joe Biden would have been. I give it to him. A freedom fighter for the common man. Yeah. I think that was Joe's heart. But then he was in the system. The system will take a perfectly well-meaning person and turn them into an apathetic monster.
Most politicians are corrupt. Just by nature. I'd say a good 98% of them. If the 2% ain't turned, they will turn. How do you think they got to where they are? Because they've got dirt on people? And I assure you that there are people that have dirt on them. It's ridiculous.
Constituents are my constituents, and of course I care for them, and how dare you say anything otherwise? And then what are you doing privately? You're taking money from foreign countries, which is against the law. It is against the Logan Act. Siri, could you please tell me what the Logan Act is in the United States of America?
It is intended to prevent unauthorized negotiations from undermining the U.S. government's position. The act was passed following George Logan's unauthorized negotiations with France in 1798. It was signed into law by President John Adams on January 30th, 1799. This answer is from Wikipedia.
That was really good, Siri. Thank you. See, Siri's very useful. I'll tell you that. Whew, that goes right.
I can't afford Siri. How can you afford Siri? How can you afford it?
Back to the beginning of the founding. Pretty damn close, right? We're not going to have foreign collusion in government because it's probably going to involve some sabotage, double agents, and America sinking. That's what these fake populists want. They want to sink the fucking actual republic. They want to sink it. And man, when you have turncoats that are still speaking today and people treat them like they are still part of what you say the truth movement is, Alex, holy shit. We're in a bad, bad way, guys. We're ready for the real bad shit now. And Alex, if you think you're going to be protected, you are delusional. I had a vision about 5 years ago, Alex. I saw you in the InfoWars studio, and your head got chopped right off live on air. There's a big earthquake somewhere. I don't know if it was Austin, Texas. It may have been Austin. It happened. I don't even know. Not sure where that was, but there was a huge fucking earthquake. And then there's commotion in InfoWars studios, and whoa, they got it on camera? Yeah. You want to avoid that future, Alex? That's real simple. You know how you do that? You repent right now, and you say that Trump is a fucking demon. I've been sucking his pull to protect me and my family and to be financially sound.
Sucking his pole? You crude bastard. There are actual ladies in my audience. Not me, but there are ladies in the audience. How about you curb your tongue?
Oh, you show everybody you're selling your fucking soul to this Lucifer every day, Alex. That bullshit with you and fucking Russell Brand riding you like a fucking bull. Wow. We spend your nights. Did that time with Charlie Sheen really mess you up, Alex? I think you need some prayer, buddy. Let's get some prayer for Alex Jones in the house to get that Jezebel spirit off of his dick. You know, that stuff can be hard to quit, right, Alex? Oh, absolutely. You cleaned up the alcohol deal? That's good. That's real good. Now we have to get right again, which means you fucking speak against Orange Hitler, Alex. I'm going to tag you again.
He's sweating when he hears you and I are friends. Bannon responds, dangerous. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what dangerous means. I guess he's referring to himself and Epstein being a dangerous combo, but against Trump. So Steve Bannon really has a lot of explaining to do here.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. So, look, I think that Megyn Kelly...
It's pretty simple when you understand that. He's like a woman gossip whore, Steve Bannon. Okay. I absolutely pretty much know that's how it...
enough. And enough is too much. I agree. Let's not talk about Alex Jones's wiener. Want to see my balls? I'm going to show my balls live on stream. Corky did it. I'm going to do it too, by God. I'm going to show my balls. You want to see my balls? Smooth and hairless. All right. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.